Con 2021. That con starts for the conference. I'm Andrew Chamagedo, and it's an honor to have this conversation. I'll be there. You ought to be there. The conference starts tomorrow. Good morning. Joining with my colleague Stephen Mbide. Stephen, Walunyoro, Ivan Kamana, Walunyoro in Entebbe. Ivan, what's the latest in your area? Ivan Kamana Walunyoro, what's the latest in your area? Ivan, can you hear me?
Very good morning to you, Andrew Chamagedo, and our audience. I am coming to you from Entebbe Regional Referral Hospital, one of the centers that are also used in vaccinating COVID-19. And we know very well that it is yesterday when the Minister of Health was supposed to commence the vaccination exercise, according to the document that was issued out when they were still calling upon people to visit the vaccination centers by yesterday to see that they receive either their first or second jabs, but that did not come to pass. Of course, there were some contradiction between the National Medical Stores and the Ministry of Health, because earlier on, like yesterday, when National Medical Stores came out, said they came out last week to clear the air and said they would start the distribution of COVID-19 vaccines this week. But despite that, the Ministry of Health had maintained that the vaccination exercise was supposed to start yesterday. And actually from many different vaccination points, when we saw people who were stuck, people who did not receive what they expected out of them, and given the demand that many people are coming out to ask or to seek these vaccines from different centers. So this place is one of them, Entebbe Regional Referral, among those that are also carrying out the vaccination exercise. But what is so surprising is that even today, just behind me, the people who had come hoping to receive the vaccine, but they have only been turned away, given the fact that as we speak up to this time, the vaccines have not been delivered here. Even if the Minister of Health came out yesterday and said by today, Kampala Central or Kampala and the neighboring districts will have received their vaccination doses and people would be getting them. But it is not what is happening here. And what is so more surprising, Andrew Chamagedo and our audience, is that Entebbe Regional Referral Hospital is the immediate neighbor. It is the immediate neighbor to the National Medical Stores. Actually, the two share a fence. They share a fence. Entebbe Regional Referral Hospital shares a fence with the National Medical Stores. But like I speak, or as I speak, the vaccines have not been delivered to this facility here. The short time I have been here, there are many people who had come here and have been turned away from the entrance here when they are letting them that they do not have the vaccines. And I've just been speaking to the administrators. The administration is saying that they also do not know when the vaccines are going to be delivered in this facility here, given the fact that from the distribution chain, the vaccines or the other supplies, the medical supplies that are got from National Medical Stores are first of all taken to Wakiso, and Wakiso is a center that also takes the distribution to the rest of other facilities within it. So the vaccines have not yet even been delivered to Wakiso. According to the information that I have got from some of the administrators here, the vaccines, Wakiso tells them they have not received the vaccines that they can also give out to this facility so that it starts the exercise. And they do not know when, or today, tomorrow, when these vaccines will be delivered to Wakiso, so that Entebbe Regional Referral Hospital also becomes part of those that are supposed to receive it, and the vaccination exercise be taken from this facility here. From the past, of course, there were many people who had received the first doses, and this recent one, they only got 400, I think that 400 doses that were only given to them. So that is an indication that many of the people were not even able to get their second doses. Not even only that, some people who had also come to receive their first doses were frustrated because they were telling them we are only attending to those who were receiving the second doses. And many of them were so frustrated. Actually, others were saying there is no difference between the first and the second jabs. So if you're saying you're giving the second dose, give us the second, so we'll come back for the first. But that was comical. But like I speak, many people, like you see, who are coming here, the only information they can receive is that the vaccines are not here. It remains uncertain when these vaccines will be delivered here. I cannot tell, not even an administrator could tell me when the vaccines are going to be in this facility, so that the people who are coming to receive it can come and get the service from here. Well, I'm also going to keep following and see when the vaccines will be brought, but I'm telling you there is demand. For the short time I've been here, many people have just been turned away from the entrance here when they tell them the vaccines are not here. But from the COVID point of view, the facility has been relieved, and I'm told they now have 6 patients inside there currently who are still being attended to and they're battling COVID-19. So the number has also downsized, given that we know it is one of the key treatment centers when it comes to COVID-19. But this time the cases have reduced, and I have only reliably been informed that there are only 6 cases that are being managed here at the facility. Andrew Chamagero, back to the studio. Very good morning to you and our audience.
Much, Ivan Kamana, well, in Entebbe, it's very disturbing that Entebbe Referral Hospital, that is very